You ever had one of those cooks where you had it all mapped out in your head and be like, man, this is going to be good, and then it doesn't? I'm having one of them right now. So what I got here is some center cut pork chops. Yeah, and I didn't brine them this time. I just went ahead and soaked them in about 2.5 cups of water, maybe 3. I put them in a bowl until the water covered them, and then I added about a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And what we're gonna do with these bad boys is I got a little rub here that I came up with. I couldn't figure out what to season them with, so I'm like, I'm just gonna see, make up my own. And we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this on here like that, get a nice good coating. And we're gonna wrap these bad boys up. What I mean by wrap them up, we're gonna wrap them up in some bacon, because these are the center cut, so they're pretty lean. They don't have as much fat on them, so you definitely want to maintain moisture. That's why a lot of people like to brine them. And but I didn't feel like going through all that, so I just threw them in some water and vinegar. And to me, you get the same effect because you get that reverse osmosis and that vinegar breaking down the meat for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this, do this to the other side, then we're gonna be wrapping them with bacon. So I went ahead, and as you can see, you don't get a full pound of bacon anymore. This is proof. And but this is cool though, because what I want to show is like how much moisture I'm going to retain that I believe I'm going to have from soaking it in the water and the vinegar. That's going to really, that absorbed in the meat, and it's nice and tender and soft. And I got these bad boys wrapped up, and I just sprinkled the rest of the rub on here. I'm gonna let them sweat out a minute, and let's go fire up the char griller Legacy. Get these bad boys on some Kingsford Applewood. Back in a minute. All right, so we got the char griller rolling. Bam, right there. Right now, it's pretty hot. I'm running indirect. I got my coals over here. I'm gonna put my meat over here. Just like that down. We're gonna lay all these bad boys off to the other side so that smoke can just wrap around and kiss it. I have a feeling this one right here is gonna be done first, but we're gonna see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and lower this down. We're gonna check them in about an hour. Go changing plan here. I'm running real hot. This bad boy say it's about to hit 300, and I know you don't supposed to be running like that. So what I'm gonna do is, these jokers that aren't covered in the bacon, we're just gonna go ahead and grill these off real quick. We'll just grill these off something proper. I'm gonna raise these coals up a little bit, and we're gonna do it like that. You know what I mean? You gotta improvise. You gotta know how to think. You gotta pay attention to what you're working with. And I got the coals a little low because I got a little brown sugar on that seasoning, little proprietary, however you say it, blend. So we go ahead and grill these jokers off, and we're gonna do it just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip, and I'm gonna raise these coals up so we can start working with a little something. For some odd reason, this bad boy decides to run hot today. I don't know why, but it's annoying. but it's all in a learning process on how to manage your rig. You know, you got to grow with it. So I am destined to finish this and post this bad boy, just to let people know, you know, we really cook out here. So the other ones that didn't have bacon on them, I went ahead and just grilled them bad boys off and pulled them when they hit like 130, and then they coasted up to like 145. So these is gonna remain on indirect, and let me let y'all check out them other ones. Shut this down. So this is the one that I grilled off, one of the ones, and I ate one that was smaller, but where we at? I mean, you see that? I kept that moisture in there, and that's a thick piece. The moisture's in there, and that comes from soaking it in the water and the water in the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna get a bite. See that? Bad boy is juicy. Little rub I put on the setup. You got a little tang from the now. So I done lost track of all kind of time because things didn't work out how I wanted it to. But I was destined to finish this bad boy. So he's just getting a little color. I'm gonna come around here, flip that over, and I'm gonna flip that one over along with this one because he don't want to be left out the party, and then that one too. This is pretty much my third time doing indirect. First time was a pork belly. Second was trying to do a quick little pastrami, and you know, I wanted to try this out. I always wanted to wrap these in bacon after soaking them in some water and vinegar, so I'm doing it. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on them. This bacon's getting crispy, and I'm gonna let them roll, and then I'm gonna check the temp, see where we at, and then if we close to where I want to be, which is about that 130 mark, I'm gonna bring them over to the I'm gonna spread the coals out, bring them over, and then crisp them up. All right, back in a minute. So since this bad boy's been running hot, I'm just really want to check this temperature. Yep, just like I thought. Yo, that was at 140. So I'm gonna spread these coals out some. I'm gonna raise them up, and we're gonna get to crisping these bad boys up. So I got these bad boys on indirect. I mean, not indirect. I had them on indirect, and then now check the temp. They got up to like 140 pretty quick. So I want to crisp this bacon up some. If I could get it to stay on there. You know, that should be like that. Like I said, I was destined to finish this. And 3 of them turned out how I envisioned. Yeah. And you see that juice right there. But this pendejo right here, yeah, him, he didn't want to act right. This one, you know, came out pretty good. That joker, you know, a bacon shrink. So I didn't know what to do with this, and I'm like, well, Let me wash my hands. So I didn't know what to do with it, so I was like, well, I might as well make a sandwich. Got a little toasted hamburger bun, nothing special. You know, these bad boys, I think they was 89 cents. Put a little mayonnaise right there. A little mayonnaise right there. Some Japanese mayo. That's what this is right here. And then got some of that good old yellow mustard. We're just gonna do it like that. We're gonna get a little bit of shredded up lettuce, some good old iceberg, some good old iceberg, old school, just like that. And then I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, check me out, Jeff. And top it like that. All right, let's get a bite of this pork loin chop sandwich, bacon wrapped, smoked. Just gonna dive in here. It tastes so good. It really does. I mean, the Kingsford Applewood really helped out, and the little seasoning I came up with, and good old bacon. I mean, this is really good. It came out all right. It didn't turn out, you know, I had a couple mishaps. Definitely was running hot. Like that bad boy stayed up to close to 300 through the whole cook, and I thought that was very interesting. Towards the end, it did drop down to 275, and that's when I decided to. That's when I was deciding to crisp them up to put them on direct heat. But the whole time on indirect, that bad boy was at like 300, and it was crazy. So hey, appreciate y'all checking me out. This is so good. I can't even get my words out right, but definitely appreciate you checking me out. And you know, hey, this episode was a journey, and you know, hopefully I demonstrated how not to panic and lose focus and just keep moving ahead. All right, y'all be cool out there, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and as always, hit that notification bell.